Good evening, Weather First meteorologist Gary Frank here with an update on one of the final days of the year. Of course, we're just days away from the start of 2024, but it's been pretty warm recently, even despite those temperatures that got cooler as we had some rain and snow in the area the last 3 days. Things have dried out, especially now as we look from Weldon Spring, Highland, also to Moscow Mills. Things are starting to dry out. It helped today with sunshine. We'll see a little more breeze that helps us dry out. But look at our lows this morning. We got down to around freezing. It was cold in the city, but it was colder outside of the city. I can just tell you that from experience going outdoors. It was chilly. Mid-20s in Chesterfield, a little warmer in Flora, Effingham, where there was a bit more cloud cover. And that's one thing that we'll have to see tonight. You can see where clouds were still hanging around, and they added that insulator. Where clouds cleared out, it was pretty cold. But we did rebound nicely. We went from 31 or in the mid-20s to the upper 40s or low 50s, depending on where you are. And overall, I think that was very impressive. It was a very pleasant day, and once again, another very warm day overall. Now, we've seen 45.4 as our average temperature so far, and I didn't count in today yet, but this is our average temperature so far this year in St. Louis. We'll continue to add to that trend and talk about this tomorrow, how warm it's been this year, because it's very, very impressive how warm it's been. As we look outside, there's not much going on. Most of those systems have cleared. We have clouds hanging around, a few light showers or maybe a sprinkle or a flurry, and that's going to be behind this front that moves in. So overnight, clouds continue to increase, and I think we'll see more of them. But as that front pushes through, it's going to get colder and the wind's going to pick up. Overall, though, we're in the low 40s here, even this evening. This is not a big push of cold air, but you'll notice it, and you'll also notice the wind that's added with it. So breeze will be picking up for tomorrow morning, especially with temps right around 30 degrees. And as that breeze continues to pick up out of the northwest, you'll really see that by midday. Gusts upwards of 25, maybe 30 miles an hour, but it's cold, and it's going to make it feel a lot colder. So for tomorrow, temps in the upper 30s, not all that warm, with that northwest breeze at 15 to 20 miles an hour. I think overall, if you're celebrating the new year at night, you know, this is a temperature you would pretty much expect, right? 34, 33, and 30. But when you add the wind, that's the key factor. So let's play this out throughout overnight. Temps going to feel like they're in the mid to upper 20s. But yeah, that wind that picks up, it feels like it's between 20 and 25. And then as the ball drops, you're out late. It's going to feel like it's between 20 and 24. It's cold. There's no doubt about that. So be prepared for that. Otherwise, I think as this push of cold air finally exits our area, we'll start to moderate. It's nothing crazy, but it's going to warm us back up close to where we were today. And then beyond that, I think we see little nudges here and there between cooler air and then eventually warmer air. So we'll be back and forth before I think another change arrives as we get closer to especially early next week. So 7th, 8th, 9th, something like that. Otherwise, 39 and breezy tomorrow, 41. We're in the upper 40s here. Cooler briefly on Thursday, but then that next chance of rain or maybe a few flakes of snow next Saturday. We'll watch for that. Otherwise, it should be a pretty quiet finish to the new year.